What's happening, everybody? This is Brian over at BPL, Sports Cars and Collectibles, coming back to you with another video. And I'd like to think that everybody out there is having a good day, staying safe, and getting well, as this current pandemic that we are all stuck in is limiting us to our basic forms. But in regards to that, before I start, I'm going to have you go check out BPL Sports Cards and Collectibles on Facebook. Give us a like and a follow. Rate and review us if you'd like. Go check out the Instagram page where there's more content. And check out the channel. Go watch some of the other videos I've got going on in our channel here on YouTube. Give the video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. And turn on the hit that bell for the notifications to next time I make a video. You'll be alerted and you'll be able to watch it. Anyway, the basis of this video today is to go on a current trip of what I've been doing lately, recent pickups, side stash PCs that I'm kind of just collecting and putting away. Basic collecting, what I've been doing as of lately in the last few weeks. It's kind of like a recap video. So one of the things that I've been trying to get into quite a bit is the 90s basketball inserts or 90s basketball cards in general. And I've been kind of picking up steam with some of these cards, and I'm going to show off what I've got so far. A lot of things from Topps and Upper Deck, Topps Chrome. This is a Topps seasons, or no, kickstarts from the earlier or later 2000s. Kevin Garnett, same thing, 2001, I think. Fast and Furious for Topps Chrome. We got Shaq, 93. The season's best from Topps Chrome, Karl Malone. Some other cards here. Allen Iverson was a big player in the 90s, mid to late 90s. Die cuts such as this one here from Vince Carter. Lots of shiny stuff. The foil that was in the 90s and early 2000s kind of were a prototype of what we see nowadays in like refractors and prisms and whatnot. Here's another one of those ones that's got that flashy foil. Another Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome is, I wish we still had Topps Chrome going on for basketball, but we all know the rights to basketball is held by Panini. Flair Ultra was a big basketball sets that we could easily afford. They had really flashy looking cardboard that they had out there in the 90s. It's another Topps Chrome. As you can see, I've been kind of grabbing every Kevin Garnett I could find. Total O, that was a Hot Packs insert. Another Fast and the Furious. This time was Vince Carter. The sets that were die cut, such as this one here, the UD3, were pretty interesting. And again, Kevin Garnett, I got a lot of his cards here. Flair Showcase was another big set. It was always at the time was expensive. It was the premium stocked stuff, and it was flashy. And it was always fun to try to collect stuff like that. Fleer Basic had some stuff. Like I said, the Ultra had flashier inserts. Sean Kemp, Karl Malone, Sir Charles. Flair, again, had some nice inserts. Upper Deck, again. This is Encore. It was like a spin-off of Upper Deck. Z-Force was a Skybox product. And this is kind of a cool looking card. It's all die cut. Sensations. This is Gary Payton. I know there's a bunch of other ones I probably could get. I'm just going to keep searching for them. And if I find them in good condition, I'll snag them up. Flair Ultra again. And more 90s cards, or early 90s cards. All Michael Jordan cards. With the release of the Last Dance, which is the documentary of the last season that they won the championships, Chicago, has driven up a lot of interest in Jordan and his surrounding players. Scottie Pippen, Who else? Steve Kerr, those type of guys that were in the championship run. Tony Kukoc, Phil Jackson, the coach, obviously. So, on that note, I spent a couple weeks just going through and getting all these older mid to the late '90s Jordan cards that I thought were pretty cool. I had these at one point in time in a collection. When I stopped collecting for a while, I kind of lost track of where they were, and now I'm going back and getting most of them back. Even these weird spin-off die-cut ones. This is obviously the lower end upper deck, but I know that the Collector's Choice made some. And just going through some of these, the Fleer Ultra, kind of one of those 90s cards that looked iconic. The insert cards from Upper Deck, Aerodynamics. This is a popular card right now, the 93 Upper Deck set. 92 Skybox. I got another 93 Collector's Choice, or 94. Should be something like that. 93 Skybox, another popular card to get. These are all low-end cards. These aren't like something that I spent a ton of money on, but I figured get them now. This one here is kind of the set 90 hoops. When I got into collecting in the very, very early 90s, this set was very inexpensive and easy to get my hands on, as at that point in time I had card shops to go to. So at one point I had quite a few of these type of cards, and I think I have the All-Star one here somewhere. That's this stack. Collector's Choice was obviously a cheaper end product by Upper Deck that was easily available to get my hands on. Showdown Series, another insert. This is not the era card. As we all know, there's an era card for this, for the dates of when he won the dunk contest. But another iconic card from 92 Upper Deck. Here's the All-Star version of the 90s hoops. And Skybox to go with it. Two cards that I had quite a few of them. 91 Skybox. And that's just a subset card. With the Upper Deck 93, I got, at one point, like I said, I had a bunch of these cards. The signature moves. The team cards, a couple of those. I recently came into a bunch of those cards for about 50 cents a piece, which was actually a steal. Ultimate Victory by Upper Deck was another. This is a foil set that they had. This is just a couple of them that I think it's an entire set of just his cards, but thought they were flashy enough to get. Stadium Club was another popular card back then. Another iconic Fleer Ultra, the Jam Session cards, reaching popularity again. The 90s Finals MVP, got a bunch of those, and these were kind of cool, the holographic ones. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up what's on that card, but you can see his silhouette there. But that's from the 90... what's it, 92, 93 set. But so that's basically what I ended up getting for Jordans. I probably have some more still coming on the way in the mail. Just gotta wait for it to get here. In that regards, that covers most of my basketball intake that I've been getting in here. My other recent pickups are stuff that I've gotten. There's been quite a few Patrick Mahomes cards, some second year stuff, and third year stuff. Football, obviously Aaron Rodgers, Baker, all this stuff is second year stuff. The Optic and the Prism. As you can see, these guys here are all listed. As you can see, I have bought quite a few doubles and triples of what I could find. Onto the other side of the secret stashes of what I'm doing. I guess it's more like side stashes. But we'll start off with, we have a binder here of this particular guy. I think you all know who he is, but is LeBron James. And I started side collecting LeBron probably, I I'm gonna move the camera up here so we can get a better picture of what we're going on here with. A little while ago, and started out with just a couple of basic cards here, and now I've kind of and that's all the stuff with his Lakers uniform. The first year Lakers uniform is exploding right now online, and as you can see, I got a handful of them there. And he's one of those guys you want to put away for an investment, just to see how much you can get out of him later on. Started with 0, and now I am currently up to 45 different LeBron James cards, random inserts, prisms, parallels, and different stuff from his Heat days and Cavaliers days. And I keep, every time I find him, I don't think I spent more than a couple of dollars on each one of his cards. That being said, that it's easy enough to invest in him. Eventually, I'll probably get into getting some more of the more expensive cards whenever they're available or readily available for me. If I can snipe them on eBay, I'll get them whenever I can. Other guy we started collecting was the Mike Trout. He's one of those superstars in baseball that you want to have. He's another guy that's one of those guys you put away for a long time and hope that his value goes up. As you can see, don't have too many of his cards, but we have a good couple binder pages started of them. Mostly it's going to be Don Ross and Topps Chrome, Bowman. As you can see, we got some of the new stuff there. But I'll randomly get his stuff too as I go along, and hopefully I can fill this binder full of his cards as well. So, we'll move on to our next PC collection. I already do Tom Brady, so I'll do a separate video for Tom Brady. But rounding out all our sports here, football. This binder here has probably got the most stuff in it, and this is basically the book of quarterbacks, and I'll show you why. Because when I open this up, hopefully I don't knock everything else over. Move this down a little bit. As you can see, I have random different quarterbacks in here, and this is what I've been kind of stashing away for later on down the road when their careers are pretty much over with. Philip Rivers, just random stuff here. We got plenty of inserts, parallels, numbered cards. Another guy that I put away, Ben Roethlisberger. He's another guy that is one of those Hall of Fame bound guys. And got same thing, numbers, parallels. Aaron Rodgers is our next candidate, another future Hall of Famer. Climbing up in the ranker books as usual. Different, like I said, different variations of cards, different sets, different years, flashier stuff. Drew Brees, the guy we have here. I want to give out a shout out to Home of Chrome 22 on Instagram. Did a major nice pickup deal. All these Chrome cards I got in this binder from mostly from him, and it was a good deal. So nice little. Anytime I can find guys in this binder, I'll definitely add them to the collection. Russell Wilson is our next guy, and he's got a few different things here. Binder pages of his cards and whatnot. Not bad. Lots of some of the more expensive hobby cards. One guy I have in here, Peyton Manning. I don't have a lot of his cards, so I guess he's the next guy I'm kind of looking to get as many cards as I can from. As you can see, I only have maybe 1.5 pages of his cards. Future investments, Sam Darnold. Another guy I'm going to start picking up more of. Hasn't been in the league as much or as long as the other guys I've got in this book. But you'll see that I have quite a few other new guys in here too. Matt Ryan. Got a good few chunks of his cards. You know, nice red wave right there. And some of the hobby stuff, numbered, die cut. And parallels. I think that's groove, I think. I just stuck this guy in here because, well, he's the GOAT. You can't have a book of quarterbacks without him. So, Tom Brady makes an appearance in this page, or in this book. But, like I said, don't have too many of them in here because I have a whole nother binder and other box full of his cards that my PC. But moving on, Patrick Mahomes. Another hot guy to get in your PC. Good player to stash. Like I said, random different second-year cards, third-year cards. They're only going to go up in value as they go along here. Especially if you can get the high-end stuff like Select, too. Lamar Jackson, our MVP for this past season. Another guy. Stash him away. Get all of his cards you can. Stick them in a binder, in a box. Forget about them. Hopefully his career stays healthy. And he stays healthy for his career. And it'll be a later investment down the road. Deshaun Jackson, another guy, another up-and-coming guy. If he stays healthy, his career could be plentiful down the road as well. Not as many of his cards. Like I said, that's one of those guys I'm focusing on. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Don't know what's going to go on with him now that they signed Andy Dalton. We'll see. But another one of those guys, probably a future Hall of Famer if he stays healthy. And spent most of his career, or all of his career, with Dallas. To see if he stays there, I don't know. Carson Wentz, another guy. Could be long-term in Philadelphia. Got a good chunk of his cards. And another newcomer, Josh Allen, the future of the Buffalo Bills. Another guy to start collecting and stashing away, because like I said, down the road you never know what's going to happen. Last and not least, but Baker Mayfield, last year's hot commodity, and hopefully this year he has a bounce back season and comes back strong, and all these cards will definitely go up in value at that point if he does, and I'll be happy with that. So with that being said, those are the cards that I've been kind of side PCing, side stashing away for a later date. And that's what we've been doing here at BPL Sports Cards and Collectibles. Going to give you a quick kind of a sneak peek of what I've got in plans for listing in the near future. Actually, you might see some of them pop up on the eBay account sooner rather than later. It's mostly all football. Pretty good stack of these guys right here. We'll just give a quickly rundown of who I've got and what we have listed and what we're going to list. Jared Stidham, N'Keal Harry, some Kyler, Daniel Jones, Gardner, DK, nice Drew Lock orange. I have the cracked red ice of this in Prism for this year for his rookie card. And tempted to throw it up on eBay, but I guess I'm going to wait and hold out. David Montgomery, Miles Sanders, Benny Snell. I got that nice Devo patch card. AJ Brown, some of the more hot rookies. Some of the low-end ones, Hunter Renfrow, Brian Burns, some of these goal lines from playoff and kickoff. Deontay Jones, Starburst there from Unparalleled. Josh Allen, Darrell Henderson. He could be the new lead back now that Todd Gurley's gone. Let's see, Benny Snell, the rookies, Rashawn Gary, TJ Hawkinson, and another N'Keal. Got these three, green, blue, and the gold Travis Kelce. I'll probably throw that up as a lot. And let's see, we got Le'Veon Bell and the Jets unis, Julio Jones, variation press proof, and some unparalleled in the moment. Can't have a couple of listings without Saquon, Prism, and Illusions. Who else we got in here? C-Mac. Nice score rookie hype red foil version. Derrick Henry. Got quite a few of his cards. Throwing up my doubles of Jared Allen, or Josh Allen, and anybody else I have doubles of. Big Ben, Jimmy G. That's the hobby version. It's got that gold foil, and it's kind of a thicker stock. Some Optic, Drew Brees. Got a Von Miller press proof, and that's a variant. Nick Chubb. More Eli. I got a J.J. Watt and Jadavon Clowney, Thunder and Lightning. Adam Thielen. Got a couple nice Jameis Winstons. One is numbered out of 100, and the other one's just the Elite Series from this year's Don Ross. A few red, white, and blue cards. Kerryon Johnson, Melvin Gordon, obviously not in the Chargers anymore. A couple of past rookie cards. Cortland Sutton, Minka Fitzpatrick. Some more parallels. George Kittle. Kirk Cousins makes an appearance. Let's see what else. Today, just got this in here. I'm going to have to add that to my my binder there. The Topps Gallery Mike Trout. Got this bad boy ready to go on eBay. Kobe Wright. Let's see here. Got some of the more promising rookie cards I'm going to throw up online, and some parallels and colors. Another Kyler. Rookie Wave. Devin Bush out of 100. The red Escher squares. Julio Jones. Phoenix Purple. Derrick Henry, Phoenix Pink. Optic Blue, Derrick Henry. These are all kind of numbered. This one, cool, is pretty cool. 2015 Playoff Contenders, or Panini Contenders Football, the playoff ticket of Aaron Rodgers, and that is out of 199. That'll be kind of a good seller to put up there. Another red, white, and blue, Matt Stafford. Larry Fitz, die cut pennant, and that one is to 99. This year's Select, Adam Thielen. That is a Premier level Prism Silver. Some this year's Optic, Easton Stick. Don't know how he's going to do with Justin Hubert now, being their draft pick. Rashawn Gary, we got that Aqua Blue rated rookie. And that one is out of 299. That'll be listed soon. Elite Rookie Series, or Elite Rookies. Ryan Finley. That's a Phoenix Red. That's also numbered to 299. Another Derrick Henry Primary Colors Green out of the Elite. That's not numbered. Dak Prescott. That is a silver. And that is the Concourse Prism Silver. That'll be up there for bids. Baker Mayfield, another one. That is the Concourse Prism. And not some of these last ones here. Ray Lewis. That is a Premier level Prism Silver. And not last least, but we have another N'Keal Harry and Jared Stidham Legacy. And we're going to throw this bad boy up on there as well. This year's looks like Rookie of the Year Optic rated rookie Kyler Murray. I've been hanging on to this one for a while. Got this out of a hanger pack. Stuck it in this one touch mag and kind of kept it there. And it's a very, very good grading candidate, I guess, if somebody wants to buy it for that reason. But that's what I got. My future plans for eBay, or the eBay account. And we're going to end on that. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and checking out the video and the channel. Do me a favor, go hit that like button, knock down the subscribe button on there for me, and tackle the notification button so when you get alerts when we upload more videos. Till next time, we have more videos coming up. I got, hopefully in the U.S. Postal Service is not being too snail-like, we'll see more of our incoming inserts. I got a nice Bulls lot that I picked up online for very cheap. I don't want to share that whenever it comes in. And I'm going to bid everybody a good night and hope everybody has a good week. We'll see you next time. Peace.